Hey guys, it's been a while, but I hope you're having a great day. Don't mind my appearance. I am obviously about to go to bed, and I just wanted to make a quick video because I felt convicted to do so about why I love spending time with God. So there's many reasons, but I just wanted to touch really on two, and I'll just say a third one really quick. The two main reasons why I love spending time with God is me reading my Bible, especially. I just mainly focus about reading my Bible, and then obviously praying. But reason why I really love reading my Bible, number one, the obvious thing, it tells you what is right and what is wrong. Even says in the Bible how it tells you what is right and what is wrong. But it gives you advice. It tells you things that you should do. Even just Proverbs, it's just filled with Proverbs that you should live, how you should live your life by. And I find that so helpful because even, for example, in Proverbs 13 verse 3, it says, opening your mouth can ruin everything. I'm someone who struggles with saying too much. I talk a lot. I'm just a talker. But as you can see, but after I read that verse, it wasn't even I tried to apply, because sometimes it's hard to apply things right after you read them. Even if someone gives you advice and you're like, oh, that's good advice, sometimes it's really hard to apply that because maybe you just don't want to, whatever. But I find it easier because I don't apply it, right? I talk too much. Let's just say in a scenario, I talk way too much. Maybe I spill a secret. And I don't apply the verse of opening your mouth can ruin everything. I don't follow that advice. And guess what happens? I face the repercussions for my actions. And a lot of the time they're really bad. So and after going through those consequences, it kind of showed me hold on, okay, I'm not gonna open my mouth. And then I'm reminded by God about the verse that he told me about opening your mouth can ruin everything. And it's kind of okay, I've seen it for myself in real life, how it can ruin everything. So that's the way it kind of helps me, me learning, me failing, it kind of helps me really. Obviously you don't have to fail in doing it, you can just apply it right away and you can see the benefits. But that's what happens, how it happens for me a lot of the time. And so reading his word, he wouldn't have reminded me about that, and I wouldn't start to actually take his advice, because I've been through something, that showed me that his advice is very, very valid, even though it is, whether or not you think so, it is very, very true and very, very valid. So regardless, and mind you, just think about it, he's the one who created the world, right? He knows everything about everything. So that advice is a gold mine. That's the best thing you can follow. That's best advice you can take. Anyway, the second thing is kind of my favorite reason why I love reading the Bible. It makes your life better. For me, it's it just makes my life feel good. I go through so much, not even as much as many people go through. I don't go through a lot. Okay, I just said I go through a lot. But I can just imagine so many people will probably go through so many things, so many terrible things, and just so many stressful things. And right now I'm kind of in a little bit of a stressful season, although I'm trying not to get stressed out. But so for me, or a stressful part of my life, that's what I'm going through right now. So when I read his word, it kind of makes me feel good. I don't know, it just makes me feel like life just be lifing a lot of the time, but I'm smiling rather than when I wasn't reading his word, and I'm always thinking oh, is he gonna come? I'm just scared. It's just, you're fearful. And he didn't give us a spirit of fear nor anxiety, but of power, love, and a sound mind, or self-discipline. And so it's just saying it just helps me, especially in this period of everyone's life where it's just so much stress, so much worry, so much anxiety, so much things. And I rebuke against any spirit of anxiety. But amen, in Jesus' name, amen. But it's just reading your word can really help you, But anyway, those are my two favorite reasons. And obviously the third reason, or the third quick reason I was gonna say, was that it just draws you closer to God. I genuinely forgot the third reason. But those were the two reasons why I just really genuinely loved reading the word. It just makes me feel when I'm closer to him, my life is just a vibe. And the first reason I said, which was it's just the best advice you can take. I'm gonna go to bed. Well, maybe soon. You should go to bed or you should do what you have to do. Discipline yourself to do it. And thank you for being with me. I hope you have a God bless day. Bye.